If you can learn how Google thinks, then you are going to have a major leg up on your competition in ranking higher overall. And when your business is ranking higher, you're getting more traffic, you're getting more customers. What's not to love? Make sure you watch this whole video so you can learn exactly how Google thinks and start implementing these strategies today. All right, let's dive in. All right, so the first thing I want to say is rather than just teaching you techniques, or rather than just saying, oh, you need to have these keywords in these places and publish your blog posts every single week or twice a week, I'd rather teach you how Google thinks. If you can understand how they think, you can understand how to keep Google happy, just as if Google were a person, right? Number one, Google rewards thoroughness. And this does have a lot to do with your keyword research and placement. So thoroughness also means not only you have that good keyword research and placement on your website, but that you are consistent across listings in different locations on the internet. One of these is, of course, your Google My Business listing, which we talked about in another video that we'll include the link to, but also your Facebook business page, your Yelp listing, even your Yellow Pages listing, places like that. If you're wondering whether you have consistent listings, a really easy way to check is to go to Moz Local. Just go to Google and type in MOZ Local. That's Moz Local. And you can actually get like a free assessment of your different listings across the internet and see if you're consistent, if you have incomplete profiles or discrepancies in your information. So you might have, an outdated phone number on one listing and a new phone number on the other. That really doesn't look good for Google. So when Google looks at that, they go, okay, this business was not thorough and we're going to kind of de-rank this business. You don't want that to be you. Google rewards thoroughness. So be thorough about where you exist on the internet and making sure all your details are super consistent. By the way, if you want to hear more and receive more content on this topic and other related topics, make sure you hit the like button and also hit that subscribe button below so that you can be notified every time new content comes out. Number two, Google rewards popularity. Right? So thoroughness and popularity. Popularity basically means that you want to have more content on your site, which is going to drive more traffic, and you want to drive more traffic from different places, from a lot of different places, right? Taking that one step further, of course, you want to drive traffic from even more popular places to your website, which is a bit less popular. So this is where it can come in really handy to be blogging for a major blog in your field or even in your region that has a lot more traffic, like your local newsletter or something like that. Maybe you can write a guest post for them. So more content, more traffic, and more traffic from different places and more popular places. And then, of course, for people to spend more time on your website. So you want to get them there from a lot of different places. And then once they're there, you want to find ways to have them spending more time on your site, right? Because if they're doing that and they're consuming your content, they're clicking around, watching videos, reading blog posts, it tells Google, hey, this site is important and we should send more traffic to it. Google ultimately wants to provide a good experience for their customer, which is the web browser, or the web searcher, whatever you call it. All right. So you want to just keep that in mind with everything that you're doing. Number three, Google enjoys getting paid. So there are a few ways to show up on local search results for Google. One of which is your organic search, organic searches, which is what we've talked a lot about in this video series. So having good keyword placement, having good content, right? Thinking about thoroughness and popularity. But another way to show up is, so then there's the Google map, but then there's Google AdWords, or they just actually started calling it Google Ads. So of course, Google loves getting paid. They will take your money to have your ad show up at the very, very top of search results. So that's a great place for you to get some of that search traffic as well. I don't recommend doing AdWords yourself. It's a very complicated platform. They have an express version, which is really not worth using. If you are going to use AdWords, highly recommend hiring it out. And of course, I do own a Google AdWords company for therapists called Unconditional Media. We'll put the link to that below, but if you're interested, www.unconditional.media. Unconditional.media, full address, and we have a full team of AdWords specialists that can work with you if you are a therapist in private practice. Number four, and the last one, Google likes websites that have existed for longer and have been popular for longer. So just keep that in mind, that in the big picture of things, the longer you exist And if you continue to be popular and gain popularity over time, you're going to get better ranking. Some people have kind of accidental SEO where they just start ranking because they've existed for so long, and Google eventually needs to send those people who are searching to a website that is relevant. So sometimes you can have kind of accidental SEO in that regard. My question for you is, how does Google think about your website? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you have other ideas or other questions about things that we can answer on this channel, and we'd be happy to do so. Don't forget to click the links to the other videos in this series on keyword placement and on creating consistency across your listings, including Google My Business. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.